Welcome back. And today we're going to be doing some acupressure in this breathing session because if you have been doing some breathwork with me already and if you've done quite a few sessions with me and you've done all the videos on my website, you should be a little bit more comfortable with your breath practice. So today we're going to be introducing acupressure. And if you haven't watched the videos already, pause now and go back to my website and look at the video on acupressure and where your solar plexus is, because this is where we're going to be doing the acupressure point today. And what I'm going to do now is to show you where we're going to be doing the acupressure on, and you can close your eyes later on and I'll guide you into a session, so at least you know where we're doing the acupressure on and you'll be familiar with where I'm going to. So I mentioned a lot about solar plexus. So the solar plexus is just underneath your breastbone, underneath your sternum, and it's in between your two rib cage. So again, if it feels uncomfortable, it's totally normal because we hold a lot of tension here. And today what I want to do is, aside from the solar plexus, I'm going to be tracing down your rib cage as well. And this is called our fear belt, and it's called that because we hold a lot of tension here. So what we're going to do is to be tracing down your rib cage and also kind of putting some pressure here. This is as if you're hooking onto your rib cage here. And it shouldn't be painful. It can be uncomfortable because, like I said, we hold a lot of tension here. So what I'll do is I'll guide you through the video. You'll be sliding your hand down to your solar plexus first and then putting your both hands on either side of your rib cage and just traveling down the rib cage, and you find tension spot and you will be breathing through them. So again, let's ground ourselves, putting your hands on your belly, bring yourself, back to your body. Taking a breath in and out. One more breath in and out. And another deep breath in. And gently closing your eyes. And continuing to breathe here, to connect with yourself, to come home to yourself. And now with one hand, just trace where your solar plexus is. And if you don't know where it is or you're not familiar, just trace your breastbone all the way down and until you hit the fleshy bed in between your rib cage. And just apply some gentle pressure here. And just breathing through the tension. And it's safe to let go of all control. And the solar plexus is where we hold all our stress, all our control. So it could be really tight here and uncomfortable here. Using your breath to breathe through this, to breathe through the tension, to release the tension here, to let go of all control. Knowing that it's safe to let go, to trust myself, to step into my power. And a few more breaths here. And now I want you to trace where your rib cage is on either side with both hands, with your fingers, starting from the top of your rib cage. Breathing through the tension here. Again, it can be really uncomfortable, but knowing that it's totally okay. You can be feeling a little bit emotional. Just allowing yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions here. And just gently slide your fingers down on either side. And if there's a lot more tension on one side, Just apply a little bit more pressure. Find it safe to open up my heart to receive and to express love. Giving myself full permission. And breathing true attention. And if you're ready to move to the next foot, just gently sliding your fingers down, honoring where the tensions are. And now you should be about 3/4 down the ribcage, along the ribcage. And this point's about receiving and expressing joy and playfulness and pleasure in our life. And just inviting your inner child to express joy, to receive joy in your heart. Only that's totally normal to feel emotional here. And another few breaths to release the tension. And if you can apply more pressure here, go ahead and do it. You know yourself, you know your body. And now slide the fingers all the way down to the bottom of your ribcage. And doing the same thing, applying some pressure here. Breathing through the tension. And by now you should feel that your chest should have opened up a little bit more. And your breath should be flowing up to your chest a little bit more free. And this point here is about expressing and receiving your power. And my affirmations here is to express and to receive my power, knowing that it's safe. To express my power, to receive my power, to step into my power. Taking another breath in and releasing the tension with your breath. And now gently releasing your hands, putting your hands on your side. And breathing here for another few breaths. Feeling the openness of your breath. The expansion of your chest. And do you feel that around your ribcage there's less tightness, there's less tension? And also on your solar plexus. You feel a little bit more ease in this area. Taking a few more breaths. And out. One more time. And out. One last breath. Big breath in. And lay it out with a sigh. And gently open your eyes. And gently arriving back to your body, arriving back to the surroundings. Bring awareness back to your body. Knowing that you can always come back to this practice whenever you feel there is a little bit of a blockage in between your chest and your lower part of your belly. And if you feel like you have something stuck in your solar plexus and you want to release it, you can be simply pressing on this area and just releasing the tension with your breath. And now you have another tool in your breath practice.